So let's talk about some of our youngest new arrivals. Thousands of unaccompanied refugee children are navigating the country's immigration process alone. But a new U.S. Senate bill with a Colorado tie hopes to help the youngest new arrivals facing deportation. In 2023, immigration officials reported interacting with more than 152,000 unaccompanied kids at the U.S.-Mexico border. And immigration attorney Arturo Jimenez says almost immediately after they arrive, many of those children began navigating the immigration system alone.
Most of the public isn't aware that immigrants aren't given legal counsel, which means lots of people, refugees, asylees, children going to court on their own.
But how young are we talking about?
It's not uncommon to see like an 8-year-old or a 7-year-old sitting up at the bench talking to the judge on their own, which is really heartbreaking.
Jimenez says in many cases this leads to devastating results.
We have so many children who not only have languished in the immigration system, we've also seen lots of kids who were lost in the system.
So we're not talking about being metaphorically lost in the system. We're talking about physically lost in our country.
Yes.
No tracking of them.
Yes, we're talking about children who at some point were tracked. We know that they came into the United States.
Jimenez says there is hope. Right now, a bill is making its way through the U.S. Senate
to allow the government to provide children with legal representation in the civil immigration process.
Immigration is the responsibility of the federal government.
Colorado Senator Michael Bennet is sponsoring the legislation that would also create child-friendly immigration courts with judges trained on the issue.
I think just the topic of when we talk about children being in the immigration system or any other system, it's very helpful to move past the rhetoric around immigration in particular.
And Jimenez says instead, those in power should focus on the needs of children who are trying to navigate a new land and legal system on their own. The Senate bill would not guarantee legal representation for unaccompanied minor refugees. That's a right only U.S. citizens have, but it would give legal representation to a large number of immigrant children.